Hey gorgeous people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Carabel and I'm so delighted to have you guys back again today. I'm going to be talking about choices and consequences. The reason I decided to talk about consequences and choices is because I wanted to give my opinion about the things that have been going on with Davido. For those of you that are not familiar with Davido is an A-list artist in Nigeria, one of the biggest. And Davido has really done well for himself as a young boy that was born into a rich family but decided to make something out of himself without completely relying on his family. There's so much negativity around him, and these negativities are as a result of the choices that he made. I don't want people to listen to what is going on today and not learn from it. Davido has a daughter with Sophia. I mean, you can say anything about Sophia. You can't take away the fact that Sophia has been a very good and dedicated mom to that girl. I mean, when you hear the girl talk, the way that she carries herself with so much class and grace. I mean, well done, Sophia. She did a very good job. But they are all in that bubble of consequences around their life choices. Davido is supposed to be now relaxed, being married happily with his wife. He doesn't have to be on the news every day about different women coming up with different scenarios. As a young boy, I hope you're learning from David, because when you look at David is now trying to rewrite his story. He has a beautiful family, he has a beautiful wife that loves him, but he's now paying the price of the choices that he has made in the past, the mistake that he has made. Imagine staying with your wife and your name is on the news because one baby mama is dragging you. If you actually give Choma a choice, she would love to have a man to herself without all of this baby mama drama. She would love to have Davido to herself. Not just being married, but completely to herself, with her and her twin. Without this drama, waking up every day and your husband is on the news about one woman dragging and this woman not dragging. She now has to pay the price for the choices she has made, because she had the choice to say, I don't want to be part of this life. She's part of it. She's part of this drama and she's going to be part of it for the rest of her life. And going back to Sophia is also facing the consequences for her own action. The Imadi would grow up and see all of these things online. She's already seen it. She's very smart. She will see all these things. She will see how much the father tried to, have her, and she might also resent her mom in the near future. Because one thing that I know about kids, kids are so funny. You would take care of these children and, give them the best life, struggle by yourself with them, and they grow up and say, I want to see my daddy. And what can you really do? You can't prevent them from their father. Children will grow up and they will decide which way to go. So this could also be a plus for Sophia. Now she's winning. She can take the full custody of that child. Imadi can grow up tomorrow and resent her. And I'm serious. I've heard stories like this and say things like, you really did not allow me be in my father's life. At that point, what can you really do? She's grown. You can't tell her who to go see and when to go see. Let love lead at the end of the day. If they can reach a middle ground, I think it will be fair on both sides. The end goal is that you're spending time with your child. The end goal is that whenever you want to see the child, you are free to see the child. But there's a clause. Maybe the mom just wants to make sure that her child is safe. And you can't tell a mother how to protect her child. Because I know I'm a mom, and I'll protect my children. I'll go to the top and heels to protect my children. The decision you make today has consequences. If you make good decision for your life, you're going to have a positive outcome. If you make a bad decision, you're going to face the consequences. So Davido would have been so relaxed in his home right now if he didn't make the choices of having kids with several women. That is his own cross to carry, and he's going to face it for the rest of his life. Young boys, when you're enjoying your youthfulness and these women will come, flaunt at you, throw their bodies at you, make sure that you're using protection. Make sure that you're making the best decisions of your life, especially if you want peace. Having baby mamas here and there will not give you peace. Sometimes it could even affect your future relationship. If Choma wasn't mature enough, this could have broken them a long time ago. I don't think Sophia at this point wants to be married to Davido. You know, I hear that a lot. Oh, she's angry because she's not married to Davido. I don't think so. I think maybe initially she's a beautiful, smart, intelligent woman. Why would she, you know, continue to linger on a relationship that was long dead? They can find a common ground without going to the courthouse. It shouldn't be a war zone. It should be a dialogue. Imade is the one going through all of this. Imade is the one being prevented from a father's love. 5 minutes pleasure could land you a lifetime of regrets. So before you make that decision, think about it wisely. How is this decision, how is this choice going to help me in my near future? Maybe it might not be a relationship. It could be anything. Choices of money, the kind of money you want to make. This money, would I rather pay and work, you know, have dignity in labor, or go through the bad way and make a quick money that will not give me peace of mind? Choices. Do I want to forfeit school for the 5 minutes fame that I want to make on YouTube? Choices. Decisions. Make the right decision for your life. I look at Two-Face now. Two-Face is supposed to be so relaxed with his wife. I don't even care if it's Annie or whoever. But now at this age, after so many kids, now you're going for a child dedication. You're starting life all over again because you can't control the device between your legs. You lack self-control. You lack discipline. So men, I have a son. And yesterday I was talking to him. I was like, you see, these are the things. It's like, mom, but I had to let him know. Your decision determines your outcome in life. Some of you had time in your youth to work really hard, but you decided to play around. When your mates were struggling and saving money for their future, you're there. And now at your old age, you can't boast of anything. Choices, decisions. It could be anything. Think about the pros and the cons. Is this worth risking? I'm going to forfeit this 5 minutes pleasure because what I have ahead of me is way bigger. I wish Sophia and Davido the best. I feel bad for Imade. One thing I do like about him, he loves his children. He loves his children. But there are better ways to fight, my darling. There are better ways to get what you want to get without going through all of this routes. At the end of the day, let love lead and make better decisions for your life. Okay, my darlings, I've come to the end of this video. I hope that you learned something, one or two from here. If there's any other thing you want me to talk about, let me know in the comments section, and I'll see you guys.